Alright, I'm hoping that first normal form video made sense and that you kind of understand it. It's kind of a lot to grasp at first. But basically, all you have to do is prevent it from being non-atomic and also prevent it from being multiple columns of similar information. So to get out of first normal form, just get rid of extra columns that are very similar, as in Actor 1, Actor 2, Actor 3, Actor 4. That's a good example. The second normal form is basically getting anything that is not dependent on a key in a table and removing it. Okay guys, I put this up closer so you'd be able to see better. So you might not be able to see me talking. Okay, so basically, here's an entry. They want your name, your age, and your favorite book. And I put my favorite book as Understand Physics, but that's a complete lie. Alright, so let's say I actually have two favorite books because I really like biology, for example. I don't like that either, but so let's just make another entry in this. So my name is Caleb, my age 17, my favorite book Biology 101. I don't have anything against biology or physics, it's just not my favorite. I like physics some. Alright, so now this is what we have. Do you see a problem? I do. For one, they already know I'm 17. Why do they need to know again? But this basically gives it away. You do not need to know my age You do not need to know that my age is 17 twice. So what do? Should we get rid of the age? I think not. I think the problem is actually over here. Because favorite books is not relevant to the primary key. Now, I actually didn't write the primary key, but it would just be like ID 1. So, yeah, ID 1 for Caleb. Now there's two entries with ID 1. That makes two primary keys with the same number. So that's definitely wrong. So this pretty much gives everything away. Now, you gotta think about this. How can you fix this? You automatically know this is not in second normal form because this is not reliant on the key. Okay guys, I recorded this and I realized it's a little more difficult than I thought. So I'm going to try and explain this a little better because I didn't so well in the video. Basically, the second NF rules say anything has to be reliant on a key. And a really simple example of this is like today's weather. If you put that with the student's information, it's completely unreliant. That has nothing to do with the student information at all. The way I have this set up, favorite book is reliant on the key. The thing is, when you allow it to be more than one book, if you have like 3 favorite books, then it becomes a many-to-many relationship. This is because a student can have more than one favorite book, and a specific book title can be favorited by more than one student. So the proper way to do this, as stated in my previous videos, is an intermediary table. And an intermediary table is not reliant on a key. You would not want to store that with the student information, because if you had a table students' favorite books, that has nothing to do with a specific student's information. So I hope that helped clear things up. And the way I have this written, where it says favorite books, it should say the book's ID, connecting it to the other table, which would be the books. Alright, thank you. So this over here would be a table, and let's put an ID in here. I know it's in the middle, which is weird, but whatever. 1. Now this is the primary key. So PK. Sometimes I just write that to make sure I remember that. Now this over here, student ID. This is the foreign key to this over here. And if you don't remember, foreign key is a reference to a primary key in another table. That keeps these connected. And then if you need to get the results of the student's age with their favorite books, you can do a join, or you can get separate results and then just get the information separately and put it together yourself. Basically, instead of listing your favorite books with your student information, you separate them. You have to do the first normal form before you go into the second normal form. So that's basically everything you need to know about second normal form. And the next thing we'll be doing is third normal form.